अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू टू ऑल डियर ग्रुप मेंबर्स ऑफ प्योर डिस्कशन ग्रुप। हम एक बार फिर से मिस्टर जाहिद खान साहब और मिस्टर सैंडर फ्रॉम जर्मनी साहब का इस्तकबाल करते हैं। वी वेलकम देम and we are proud that they are here. Now we will start the talks. And first, Ujala Mughal ma'am, please you can start.
Hello, Mr. Sander. My brief introduction is my name is Ujala Mughal. I am the program manager of Pure Discussion Group. My first question is what is your brief introduction? I mean, your age, your education, your profession, and what was your previous religion?
Hello, Ujala Mughal. I'm very honored to be here, and my name is Sander Alihodzic, and my brief introduction is I'm studying now the German language and literature here in Germany. I'm coming from Germany. I was born here. My father comes from Bosnia, so I'm not fully German. Um, yes, and my education was here in Germany, and I had no religion before this. Um, yes, but I was longing for God. I was searching the truth, and then I got this book from Mr. Zahid Khan, and I meet him.
Thanks, Mr. Sander. Since how long do you know Mr. Khan?
I know Mr. Khan since almost 3 years.
Thank you. Did you read Mr. Khan's books, or did you listen his audios, or did you attend his Zoom meetings?
Actually, I do all of it. I first read this first book, God Reveals Himself to Mankind as a Visible God. And then when I joined in to Mr. Khan's teaching, I was also listening to the audiobooks and also attending to this Zoom meetings.
Did you have some spiritual experiences after reading his books or listening his audios?
Yes, I had. I also had spiritual experiences before because God was guiding me. And after reading the book, I saw everywhere the blue light of God. And also while I was reading, and lots of beings were coming to me.
Thank you. What was so special in Mr. Khan which attracted you to become his follower?
Well, the first thing was when I got this book, my father gave it to me when I came back to Germany. I was um, I was not in Germany and for a while, and he gave it to me, and I felt immediately my heart was opening as a big flash of light was coming down inside of my body into my heart. It was blue and white, and it was very strong, and I immediately knew that is the truth. In this book, that's the truth. As soon as I read the title, and then when I read the first 10 pages, I knew it. That's the truth. And after reading it, I was still searching on and on. And yes, then happened something special. As I was in Bosnia, I was fasting for 21 days, and I was so desperate that I asked God, what shall I do? I don't know what to do with my life. And then suddenly a big golden light ball was coming down right in front of my eyes and telling, go back to Germany, go to Zahid, contact him, and then you go and study the German language and literature. That's what he was talking, and I was doing like this.
Do you think that was an angel who was talking to you, or a god in some form?
No, that was not an angel. That was the only one God we know, the Creator. He came to me with this light and he said to me, go to Germany and go to Zahid.
Oh, that is marvelous. Do you preach Mr. Khan's teachings in your family and friends circle?
Yes, I do. That's my whole life. I'm just working for this. I centered all my life on God, and I want to bring all the people, all the children of God back to God. And but it takes some time until the people answer and are more interested. But we found a lot of people who are interested to know more about God. For example, my father, who gave me the book, he was first not interested in it, but then I was talking more and more about it, and because of me, he went then into our teaching.
What do you consider Mr. Zahid Khan a prophet, a messiah, or a new Adam?
Well, a Messiah is also a prophet because the Messiah is over the prophets and above the prophets. And I know that Mr. Khan is the new Messiah and also the new Adam, like also Jesus was 2000 years ago. But he is even higher because God called him his own heart.
Can you explain what is the meaning of God's heart?
Well, that means that God was giving through Mr. Khan, he wants to show the mankind his his emotion, his feelings to mankind, his sadness, his love, his peace. It's a title which God gave Mr. Khan, and Mr. Khan also inherited all the emotion and the love of God for his children.
Thank you, Mr. Sander. Do you have a title of prophet, or you are still a member of Mr. Khan's mission?
Um, no, I don't have a title, not a specific title, but I'm also a prophet because I met God many times and I have a living relationship with God, and everybody who has this is a prophet and will be in future. So I don't have a specific title.
Did you go to the forest where Mr. Khan met God for the first time? And what were your feelings?
Yes, I went there and I knew immediately which tree it was where Mr. Khan is praying, and I felt very calm and peaceful. And I also went before I went there. It's a long time. I was praying in the forest, and I still do up there in the mountain in the forest because I feel there very calm and uh, in peace. And yes,
So you are very lucky. Do you feel that Mr. Khan's teachings have the strength to unify humanity?
Yes, I do. That's one of the main points in this, in his mission and in this teaching, to unify humanity as a one world family centered on God. And I think myself um, that this would not be possible without God or without the teaching of Mr. Zahid Khan. Um, Otherwise, it will be maybe worse than in the past with humanity.
Some people have shown great belief and interest in Mr. Khan's teachings, but then choose to reverse their decisions. What do you think the reason of this?
Well, I don't think there's only one reason for this. I think there are many reasons. But one of the main reasons may be that their emotion is not strong enough for God to go this path for God, to bring humanity back to God, um, or they have any other reasons. I don't know, because I never had feelings like this, and um, I think they have also maybe not the right education, because Mr. Khan gives very good education for the if the case comes like this, what to do actually. And I think it's also the environment around the people who are acting like this, that they go back into their own old world, because yeah, maybe the partner is not interested in it, or doesn't want these people to go into a new teaching, into a new belief, and I think they have fear. Actually, it's only fear. Uh, yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Sander. Some people say that there is no sequence in Mr. Khan's books. Do you find a sequential development of ideology in the body of Mr. Khan's work?
Yes, there is a sequence inside. If you look in his first book, the God reveals himself to mankind as a visible God. You see all the life stories from the prophets, which are told in the sequence we know from history, and of course there are some includings which cannot be put in a sequence, like our rational mind is understanding it, and for a better explanation, he has to jump to other timelines, or to other dimensions, let's say, to make this example better to understand. Yes.
Thank you very much. Great answer. A lot of Mr. Khan's teachings revolves around him and can be perceived to be egocentric. Do you have any thought about this?
I want to give you also an answer to your question before, why people are leaving. It's actually here in Europe, the people don't leave. They are coming and stay. And there are lots of people who are interested in it, also professors. Um, and the thing is, I think what you mean is that the people read the book and then are interested in the book, but then they read something which they don't like to hear, and then they leave the teaching behind. And but the people who are really interested and come to Mr. Khan and want to follow, they stay with him, like I do. Yes, I have. Um, it may seem from the first point of view like this, or when your emotion is not truly centered in love and in love with God, you can see it as egocentric. But I never saw it like this. I saw really the the truth of his emotion and the reason why he gives this teaching to mankind. He doesn't want to stand in the light. He doesn't want to stand in the middle, in the center of everything. He just wants to bring humanity back to God, to make God Himself happy again.
Thank you, Mr. Sander. My last question, and then I will hand over the mic to Mr. Ameer Faisal, who is the chief admin of Pure Discussion Group. My last question is, some people have expectation or a particular image in mind for our spiritual personality, which Mr. Khan does not meet. Do you have anything to say about that?
Um, if I understand your question right, then I understood it like that people, when they think about some spiritual guider, um, like Mr. Khan is, that they think about like Jesus or Mohammed or some that they come from the heaven down and guide humanity to live in paradise or something like this. Um, yes, that's an expectation, but this will never happen like this. Um, they all were humans. Jesus was a human, Mohammed was a human, and Mr. Khan is also a human. And he's a human who is very deeply in love with God. And that's the main thing. That's the main important thing, to be in love with God. Uh, all the expectations, they don't lead you to your destination. Yeah, they will break down your spiritual path. Only without expectations you can come to meet God. That's how it happened to me. Yes, but the only difference is between Mr. Khan and Jesus, that Mr. Khan revealed lot of truth and um, all the complicated processes in spiritual life to mankind, which Jesus did not reveal. Hello, Ujala Mughal. Yes, I'm very honored to be here, and my name is Sander Alihodzic, and my brief introduction is I'm studying now the German language and literature here in Germany. I'm coming from Germany. I was born here. My father comes from Bosnia, so I'm not fully German. Um, yes, and my education was here in Germany, and I had no religion before this. Um, yes, but I was longing for God. I was searching the truth, and then I got this book from Mr. Zahid Khan, and I meet him.
Dear Mr. Sander, in your introductory audio, I can hear that you pronounced some Ali name along with your name. And Ali name in our cultures mean in Asia, you can say, or India or Pakistan. Ali name is pronounced only on the names that which people are Muslims. Ya follow Islam religion. So do you have any connectivity with Islam religion, or what is this word Ali means, or I am hearing other words as it is? Please clear, yeah, clarify. Thank you.
Ah, yes, that's my last name, and that's because my father came from a Muslim background, but he was he knew that there's always more into about God, not like only Quran said. He was reading Quran and Bible, and he knew that there is more, but yeah, so he was not really a Muslim like it is written in Quran, and he never taught me or educated me in Muslim way. So I was raised without religion, and I was also never interested in it because I always thought it's narrow-minded, if I may say, and yes. And then I found this teaching of Mr. Zahid Khan, and it was clear to me.
Mr. Sander, what is your father's name, please?
I'm sorry, but I don't want to tell the name of my father to protect him because I know there are lots of people who are against the teaching of Mr. Khan, so I don't want to tell his name. I hope he can understand this.
Dear Sander, we respect your this type of thinking. My question was actually that when you are a son of a Muslim father, okay, then it is understood and it is in common we can understand that in school records, in college records, or whatever your education is, all papers would be in the name of your father and you, means proving that your religion is Islam. Is it true or not, sir?
No, that's not true. I was not born as a Muslim. I was not raised as a Muslim. I have a German passport. Everything is in German, and I never felt like being a Muslim or something like this. Um, yeah. So,
Before meeting Mr. Zahid Khan, were you a believer of God? Means, do you believed in God or not before meeting Zahid Khan Sahab?
yes, that's a good question. Um, I first I didn't believe in God, but I wasn't really sure what I believe or not. But most of people in my environment didn't believe in God, and my parents also did not talk about God. Um, and but I somehow this belief in God was deep inside of me when I had big struggles in my life. I was 2 o'clock in the night. I was sitting in the living room and I was crying and I said, "Oh God, why?" And I was wondering, God, this word, where does it come from? And then I grew more spiritually, and I knew there must be something, some source outside. And then I found this book from Mr. Khan, and then I knew immediately that there is one God and that you can meet him.
We are meeting gradually with the followers of Mr. Zahid Khan Sahab and the claimants of prophecies like you, dear. And we hear the same story that you all visit to a jungle type thing, you see a tree, and then you feel on other things. According to my experience of life, dear Sander, when we visit jungle once a year, I used to go there. So it is automatically that we feel relaxed in that atmosphere. away from cities, away from pollution and all this. We also feel comfortable there. So, is it not a psychological thing that you are leaving city's life and you are going for 1 or 2 days and you feel relaxed? May all these phenomena are psychological thing? What are your comments? Please explain.
No, they are not psychological. Um, First of all, you cannot imagine things which are not there. That's not possible. Everything what you can think of or imagine, it is somewhere. And these experience I had, they are so real. They are even more real than this reality. I met God and I hugged God. I was crying for hours, and I I felt this pressure on my chest, on my whole body, like you would hug another person. It's so real. It's so true. You cannot think about this only like something psychological. That's not possible. But our mind is uh, uh, yes, our mind is so it's narrow-minded actually, and doesn't believe in things which are outside of this what we can see with our external senses. But we have also these internal senses, which can also see, smell, taste, and uh, feel and hear. Um, I saw the light of God with my open eyes, and I see it all the time with open eyes. So that's nothing I can imagine. It's true.
Dear sender, you all of you claim that you meet God whenever you want and you can talk to Him. So, God is the creator of this world, God is the supreme power, God is responsible for all the doings which occur in this world. God knows who will take birth in this world, God knows who will be dead after some time or after in which moment. So, do you think that you are able to ask God that a particular person's death time is what? Do you think God will reveal it to you? Kindly, please explain. Thank you.
Yes, God knows everything. He's the only creator, but God is not responsible for our sins. He's not responsible for this bad world which created we as humans. Um, but yes, God can also reveal some persons, for example, family members or something like this, when they are dying soon. This also happened with one of our members. Um, Angels, they were showing him dreams that he will die, but he was so strong. He said, "No, I don't want to die. I want to do more for the will of God." And he gives all the booklets in the cities he's traveling around, gives them to the people, and is doing something for the will of God. And these dreams he have already since half a year or more, but he still didn't die, and that's also something very special. Yes, God has the life of the persons in His hand, and when He sees that someone wants to change and want to do something for His will, He takes death away and gives him life, as long as he wants God. And also one more thing, um, I can't meet God when I want, but God comes to me when He wants. It's not up to me. I can see God whenever He wants. So that's the difference.
Dear sender, one straightforward question. Can you tell any person's death time? If you straightforward ask God about that question or not.
Um, First of all, I don't want to ask God something like this, because that's has nothing to do with God, and with the love of God, with His will. Um, that's horizontal things, and I'm not really interested in it. And if you want to ask God something like this, I don't know if He will answer, because that's also not important for God. Uh, Important for God is the love we give to our Creator, and what we do for it. And these other things, like the death of people, they are coming through the angels. The angel will reveal things like this, also as this member I was talking about.
Dear sender, you are exactly right. Angels perform these type of duties. But do you think angels are also controlled by God and they only fulfilled the orders given to them by God or not? Means all decisions are of God. What is your belief, sir?
As I know, the angels are following the principles from the spiritual world, the principles of God, but they have also a free will, as you can also see with Lucifer, who became Satan. He didn't follow the way of God. He said to God that he made a mistake with the humans as he created them, and from this moment on, he was a fallen being. So um, God gave us all the free will to follow Him in love. If God would have us in His hand to force us to love Him, this would not be love, and this would not be God. And now the power of the angels will be given to new Adam and to the heart of God, and from this to humanity. So we can guide humanity into a better world, into the love of God, and then also later on other creations like the angels.
Dear sender, you are saying that you are a prophet. Okay. I, Ameer Faisal, is a very simple and you can say common citizen of my country. I do not harm anybody. I do my duties, yeah, I perform my duties very well and try to perform them. So, and I believe totally in God. In morning time when I get up, I thanks to God for what He has given to me and pray Him to give my essentials for the day, coming day, which He provided me. What is the basic difference between me and you? As I am a common man and you are a clement of prophet, please tell the differences. Thank you.
First of all, it is very, very good and also very important to thank God for everything what He gave you, also for the bad things. Everything. I also do it like this. I stand up. No, I don't stand up. I wake up and the first thing I think about God and thank God for everything what He gave me. And but the difference is that I don't ask God for anything for the day or for my life or so. I only in my prayers in midnight I ask God to give me His power, uh, to give me power to do His will, to fulfill His will, and I'm asking God to let me grow more in His love, and I'm thanking God for the love He gave to me, because love is the most powerful power in everywhere in the whole eternity.
Nice to meet you. Nice to talk to you. Will you like or would you like to give any important message to us and our group members?
Yes, one very important thing is um, not to only love God, because this is very easy. That's a very easy thing. But to do something for the will of God, that is very important, and it is not really easy. But with this, you will grow more in the love of God, and you will come to meet God someday in your life, and God will be proud of you. And what else is important? It is important to love your fellow man. This is very hard, I know this, but to love your fellow man as your siblings, as your family, this this will bring you more into the love of God with your heart until the end of your life here in earth.
Dear sender, I don't know that you will understand Hindi or Urdu, but same saying is here. भला किसी का कर ना सको तो बुरा किसी का मत करना. Means if you cannot benefit anybody, do not harm anybody. Mr. Sender, we are thankful to you. You gave us time and came in our group for such a nice discussion. We pray for you for your best future. God bless you, dear. Thank you and thanks lots.
Yes, that's true. If you cannot benefit anybody, you should not harm anybody. That's really good. That's really good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Amir. This was it was an honor for me to be here with you to have this really nice discussion, and thank you very much, and God bless you.